January 23, 2024. In recent times, the kidnap and detention of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has triggered a significant amount of public attention and debate in Nigeria. As the nation grapples with the challenges of national unity and cohesion, the treatment of Kanu has become a point of contention. In this post, we will discuss a representative's call urging Bola Tinubu, a prominent politician, to advocate against the prolonged detention of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, who was kidnapped in extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria, is currently facing charges of treason and other related offenses. There are concerns about the legality and fairness of his detention. This has ignited public discourse on the appropriate course of action regarding Kanu's case. The representative's urgent plea. In light of the ongoing debate surrounding Nnamdi Kanu's detention, a prominent representative has stepped forward to express concern over his continued incarceration. The representative believes that Bola Tinubu, a well-respected politician with significant influence within Nigeria, has a crucial role to play in advocating for a fair and just resolution to Kanu's case. 1. Upholding the principles of justice. The representative argues that the prolonged detention of Nnamdi Kanu without trial contradicts the foundational principles of justice and the right to a fair trial. It is essential for Bola Tinubu to lend his voice to the calls for justice, ensuring that Kanu's constitutional rights are respected throughout the legal proceedings. By doing so, Tinubu can display a commitment to upholding the rule of law, which is integral to a well-functioning democracy. 2. A platform for national reconciliation. Nigeria is a diverse nation with various ethnic, religious and cultural groups. It is crucial for leaders like Bola Tinubu to use their platform to foster unity and bridge divides. The representative believes that Tinubu's intervention in Kanu's case can contribute to national reconciliation efforts. By advocating for fair treatment and due process, he can demonstrate an understanding of the concerns of marginalized populations and help prevent the escalation of tensions. 3. Strengthening trust in the judiciary. The judicial system plays a pivotal role in ensuring justice and fairness for all citizens. However, the perception of its impartiality has been a subject of concern among some Nigerians. By urging for Kanu's fair treatment within the legal framework, Tinubu has an opportunity to reinforce public trust and confidence in the judiciary. This will ultimately contribute to a stronger and more equitable justice system across Nigeria. Nigeria stands at a critical juncture, and the treatment of Nnamdi Kanu has become a test of the nation's commitment to justice and fairness. As a representative calls upon Bola Tinubu to use his influence to advocate against Kanu's prolonged detention, it is vital for all stakeholders to approach this matter with the utmost sensitivity and respect for the rule of law. Balancing security concerns with the rights of individuals is a delicate task, and finding a just resolution will require the collective effort of leaders, citizens, and the judiciary. 4. Addressing the issue of referendum. The kidnap and detention of Nnamdi Kanu have been attributed to his alleged involvement in seeking for referendum. It is crucial to address the root causes driving these sentiments. By urging against the continued detention of Kanu, Bola Tinubu can contribute to the larger conversation about addressing the grievances of marginalized communities. This approach acknowledges the need for inclusive governance and equitable representation, fostering an environment where referendum movements lose their appeal. 5. International reputation. Nigeria is not just a nation of interest to its citizens, but also to the international community. The treatment of high-profile detainees like Nnamdi Kanu significantly impacts the perception of Nigeria's commitment to human rights and the rule of law. By advocating for fair treatment and due process for Kanu, Bola Tinubu can send a strong message that Nigeria takes its international obligations seriously and upholds the principles of justice. This will ultimately enhance the country's credibility on the global stage and promote diplomatic relations. 6. Finding a middle ground. While advocating for Kanu's fair treatment, the representative acknowledges the importance of striking a balance between security concerns and individual rights. it is essential for Bola Tinubu to demonstrate that he recognizes the need for robust national security measures. By emphasizing the importance of impartial investigations, fair trials, and respect for human rights, Tinubu can show a nuanced approach that considers both the concerns of the state and the rights of the accused. In a bold move on the national political stage, Representative Chika Amechi has urged the former Lagos State Governor and All Progressives Congress, APC stalwart Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to advocate for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Kanu's continued detention has been a contentious issue, sparking various reactions from different sections of the Nigerian populace. Representative Amechi, a member of the House of Representatives from Rivers State and a vocal advocate for justice and unity, expressed his concerns about Kanu's prolonged detention and its implications for national cohesion. In an open letter addressed to Tinubu, he highlighted the need for a more proactive and strategic approach towards resolving the Biafra agitation. The representative acknowledged that Kanu's activities and proclamations had contributed to the tension in the country, but he argued that continuing his detention without due process compromises the principles of justice and fairness. Amechi emphasized the importance of initiating dialogue and engagement with aggrieved groups, rather than resorting to repression and extended detention without trial. Furthermore, Representative Amechi called on Bola Tinubu to leverage his political influence and stature to champion the cause of justice for Kanu. He emphasized the significance of Tinubu's involvement due to his role in shaping Nigeria's political landscape and his capacity to influence decision-makers within the ruling party. Amechi argued that Tinubu's intercession in this matter would not only promote justice, but also demonstrate his commitment to national unity and stability. The representative advised that Tinubu engage with relevant stakeholders, including President Muhammadu Buhari, to advocate for Kanu's release, or at the very least, a fair and speedy trial. He suggested that such actions would not only address the immediate concerns surrounding Kanu's detention, but also pave the way for meaningful discussions on the underlying grievances driving the referendum aspirations. Amechi emphasized the importance of upholding the rule of law and respecting the rights of all citizens, irrespective of their political views or actions. He said that the continued detention of Kanu without trial undermines the principles of justice, creates a breeding ground for resentment, and fuels further division within the country. In concluding his open letter, Representative Amechi urged Tinubu to reflect on his historical role as a progressive political leader and to exercise his influence to bring about the necessary change. He stressed that action in this regard would not only contribute to the resolution of the Kanu situation, but would also send a positive message to Nigerians about the commitment of the ruling party to justice, fairness, and the preservation of national unity. The call by Representative Amechi represents a significant voice from within the political establishment, adding weight to the growing demands for a more inclusive and just handling of the Nnamdi Kanu case. With his letter, Amechi has initiated an important discussion on the need for a comprehensive approach towards addressing not only the immediate concerns, but also the underlying issues triggering referendum. It is now up to leaders like Bola Tinubu to heed the representative's call, recognize the urgency of the matter, and work towards a fair resolution that would help bridge existing divides and foster a more united Nigeria. Welcome to IPOB Rapture Media.